Hello everybody, I'm Michael Baker, this is the Web Guy Show, and today I want to address parents asking questions like, is Snapchat bad for kids, or is Instagram bad for kids, or whatever platform, are they bad for kids? And the honest answer to that question isn't that the platforms are bad or good or any of that stuff, because the real problem, the fundamental issue that you should worry about if you're giving your kid a phone and open access to the internet is exactly that. It's open access to the internet. Primarily Google. Google is probably the scariest thing that you can give a kid. So if you're giving a kid a phone and you're like, oh, I don't want him to have Snapchat because he's going to get a 4-second video of boobs bouncing or whatever sketchy things could possibly happen on that platform, then you have to ask yourself, well, what's the damage or danger of being able to have the answer to anything at their fingertips? So if you give your kid a phone and they can ask any question and then get any answer, and then also get answers that are possibly garbage or can lead people down a path of not such good things, like yourself, if you've gone out looking for something on the internet, next thing you know you've ended up 12 topics down the line of something that you never imagined looking at. Well, that's probably what could happen on a journey that your kid might take when asking a question to Google. So don't question the apps. Make sure that you completely lock down the phone so that they can't have open access to the internet. Now, the problem also is that parents, even if you're savvy enough to lock down a phone and eliminate that threat from your kid's phone, is that the kids on the bus, their parents didn't know how to do that. Or if they go to a friend's house after school and they have open access to a computer and their parents didn't know how to do that, your kid's just going to be able to get on the computer and ask questions. This is something that I've been thinking about for a long time, since I had a kid.
Generate the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity. 1.21 gigawatts!
What am I going to explain to him that he can't just go find out on his own? As soon as he can read and write and type and understand the logic behind a search engine, then anything that he wants to look at or know is completely at his fingertips. Whether or not you lock down your devices, I'm pointing over here because that's where my son does all of his work, is right next to me.
Nerd alert!
So really strongly consider, before you give your kid a phone, what that means. People think, oh, I'm going to give my kid a phone and he can call me or text me if I'm in a jam, but really what you have to be afraid of is the open access to the answer, whether it's even the real answer or a legit answer or not, the open access to the sketchiness of the internet itself. And I think that if you think about it like that, and then really research parental controls on Chrome browser, within YouTube, and all the other things that kids kind of tend to gravitate to, then I think you'll find yourself a little, have a little more peace of mind. Give yourself a chance to explain the things that he could learn or she could learn by just randomly asking questions to the internet. Good luck out there.